U.S. Senator Roger Marshall speaking on a press call today saying that he supports President Trump's decision to capture Maduro. He says it's because Maduro's role in South American drug cartels put Americans and Kansans at risk. Marshall says that Maduro was not a legitimate president, and while the situation is far from over, he says the Trump administration made the right decision. He also says that while the actions of the U.S. military are certainly not above criticism, Maduro's capture will help prevent drug trafficking across the U.S.
The most immediate threat is the drug trafficking that's killing our youth and our young adults. We lose a Kansan most every day to some type of illicit drug poisoning. And whenever we take out a drug lord, it has to make Kansans safer. So first and foremost, I think that Kansans are safer today.
Senator Marshall also says that the situation could benefit the U.S. economy and that better access to Venezuelan oil could cause gas prices to drop in the U.S.